Hey, hey, hey! Welcome back to our channel. My name is Ari.
And my name is Thomas.
Welcome, Thomas. Today we're reacting to shorts.
Yep.
Do you watch shorts? Actually?
Yeah, it's really time consuming, right?
All the time. Scroll. Watch all the LanCul shorts, actually. They're incredible. Anyway, so today I wanted to talk about foreigners in Japan. Recently, there's a lot of foreigners in Japan.
There's a lot of us in Japan.
A lot of us in Japan. And on social media, we see a lot of videos of Japan.
Yeah.
Videos that go very viral, actually.
True.
I don't really know if Japanese people know about these videos. There's some things, I guess, for Japanese is super normal, but for foreigners is super different.
Yeah. There's a lot of videos about that, right?
Exactly.
Like how Japan is super unique.
Exactly. Or like Japan, what did you say before? Like Japan is...
Japan is living in 2050 or 2100.
Japan is in the future or something, you know? So we watch it today and we will react to them and see if that's really something unique or if we got used to that nowadays. So I've been living in Japan for almost 6 years now.
Ooh.
That's a while. So I don't know if these things will surprise me, I guess. What about you?
I've been here for 2 years, actually. Like this September, it's gonna be exactly 2 years.
Got it.
So let's see.
Yeah, let's see. Yeah, so let's get right into it.
Prove that Japan is the best country in the world. You see this woman, she's holding something in her hand, and you'll quickly understand. She patiently waits for the train to arrive and slow down. After a few seconds, the train slows down, and as soon as it stops, she rushes to the tram door. Two people get off, and right after that, the woman springs into action. She unfolds what she has in her hand to assist the person in the wheelchair. The person can then pass through perfectly. It's just incredible, because we would never see the scene in the US. Magnificent.
I'll go first.
Go.
I find that really impressive. Because
Yeah.
like in Japan, you need to arrange that like specifically for the person who needs that, right? And I think it takes a lot of labor, and it's really impressive how they are able to do that every time.
True, I agree. It's something that we don't see in Germany either. It's when I first saw that, I was also very impressed. It's like, whoa,
Yeah.
they do that. And yeah, there's a full-on system behind that, right? And the disabled person goes in, they call, all the stuff works for that. So it's very impressive, and foreigners watching that are very, very
It
surprised.
is super impressive.
Yeah. Okay, next.
Your luggage is handled in the US. How it's handled in the UK. How it's handled in Australia. How it's handled in Japan.
That's crazy. Yeah, that's insane. Airports, man, in Japan, generally, people are really nice most of the time. The luggage thing is crazy.
Yeah, it is.
I lost my luggage, actually. Like,
Oh, in
I
Japan?
I traveled to Japan,
Okay.
and I had to change in Moscow, like
Okay.
6 years ago.
6 years ago. Okay.
Yeah, and then I arrive in Narita. I go out, I'm waiting and waiting. It's like, where's my luggage?
Okay.
Luggage still in Moscow, actually.
Wow.
Yeah, and then the Japanese staff was like, we called the staff, we found your bag. When will you be able? We will deliver we will bring it to your apartment or like hotel. I was like, really? Like, I don't know, like 12? And then the staff was like, what about 10 p.m.? I think you should enjoy Japan on your first day.
Wow, they say that?
Yes,
Wow,
you should
okay.
enjoy Japan on the first day. So how about we bring it at the evening time when everything is done? I was like, yeah, that would be great.
Wow, that's really
Exactly at 10 p.m. like ping pong.
Wow.
Yeah, it was there. It was incredible.
okay. That's really impressive. Like in Indonesia, it's quite similar to the video we just watched.
Yeah,
It's famous or commonly
Mm.
known that you should be careful with your luggage because like they treat it poorly.
Yeah.
Or, like it could break or it could be lost.
Yeah.
So like it's really impressive how Japan
Indeed.
does things.
Indeed. Okay.
Reasons why Japan is living in the future. This normal-looking bottle has 3 secret stories to tell. You'll find a drawing on the front and one on the back, but it's only when you drink all of it that you can see the story unfold.
Wow, okay.
That's pretty cool.
That's really cool.
That's
Like,
really cool.
Ever since I came to Japan and like I found snacks,
Yeah.
puddings, drinks, like everything about the packaging, the design, it's really thoughtful and it's really interesting for me.
Yeah, I agree. Everything is like, I don't know, stands out.
Yeah.
And super unique. In Germany, it's like, well, when you buy a drink, you just drink the drink. In this case, yeah, it's super creative,
I
actually.
feel like it's a whole experience to like enjoy snacks. in
True,
Japan. Yeah.
true. Okay.
This is everything you can get with $10 at 7-Eleven in Japan. Straight up, you do not need to spend money at restaurants when you're here because you can get all that food that you can think of at 7-Eleven in Japan, like spaghetti bolognese, cheeseburgers, ramen, and you can just throw it all in the microwave that they have in store. They have every drink you can imagine. I got the sparkling wine in the can because it would be rude not to. They have so many like baked goods and these ice cream bites. Oh my god, I had to try them because I saw someone else try them. For $10, we got enough food to eat for the whole entire day. We got 6 different items. So we start off with a corn dog. Look at this freaking sauce packet. It has mustard and ketchup in the same packet. It is like the craziest thing I've ever seen. They're really out here living in the future. But these ice cream bites, oh my gosh, they were a 10 out of 10. They were so yummy. Kane went in for 2. I didn't even realize he was on the second one. I hadn't even finished yet. There is a proper way to open up these like rice balls. Kane definitely didn't do it right, and I hope it's not me.
Okay. First of all, Japanese convenience stores are impressive.
It's the actual convenience store.
It's the actual convenience.
Yeah.
It's the word convenience taking serious.
Yeah.
For real. While you can get meals in the convenience store, I don't think they're necessarily the healthiest options out there.
Actually, like I wanted to ask about that because like my impression on Japanese like konbini food, it's that it's really healthy because like people bring it every day, right? People cook it every time. But after talking with a lot of people are saying like, oh, it's not that healthy. You shouldn't be eating that every day. So is it healthy?
I don't really think it's healthy.
Okay.
I'm not sure 100%. I'm not a specialist, but if you guys know, let us know in the comments, right? I think they put a lot of additives so the food doesn't get bad and it tastes good still. Nonetheless, you can get many healthy options in convenience stores too.
Okay.
Like you can get like chicken breast or salads and a bunch. So yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, convenience in Japan rule. They're amazing.
It's the best.
Okay. Summer in Japan. Oh god. Okay. Okay.
You know, like the crazy thing is everything like we just saw. It's like it feels like it's taken from a movie, scene in a movie.
Yeah, true.
And like, what's more surprising? It's actually like that. I
It
feel like
is.
it's actually like that when
Yeah.
when there's not a lot of tourists. Like
Yeah.
Japan's atmosphere, it just feels like you're in a movie when
true.
you're in Japan.
Japan's atmosphere is very photogenic.
Yeah.
Everything looks really nice on camera. Nonetheless,
Okay.
summer in Japan,
That's true.
like it's beautiful because Japan has many seasons.
Okay.
But it's very hot. I think most of the videos, most of the scenes, there were no one in the frame.
Yeah.
Because everyone's inside. It's like, it's way too hot. So many foreigners don't know that. When I moved to Japan, I didn't know it's that bad.
It is that bad. Like I didn't know.
Super
either.
hot.
Yeah.
My favorite season in Japan is autumn and spring.
Okay.
Because it's not too hot, it's perfect. Again, Japan has many seasons, so these are my favorite. But summer, I wish I could skip that. Just like fast forward.
I agree. And I'm not sure why, but I feel like summer is really long. Like,
Super.
It's more than 4 months. I feel.
Yeah.
More
yeah.
than 3 months. Yeah.
Yeah. And it's getting longer year by year, I think. Okay. Yeah, this is super cool. Okay.
Okay. So earlier I mentioned how like the packaging and the design are really thoughtful. Right?
Yeah.
That's exactly what I'm
That's
talking
exactly
about.
the thing. That's so
Yeah.
true. This is the
Yeah, right?
So-
Like it's wow.
yeah.
when I
How do
came
you call it even? Like the ketchup thing?
to ketchup and mustard?
Yeah, and then you push it. It's genius. I mean, of course, like toilets.
Yeah, the toilets are the best in Japan.
Like guys,
Yeah.
why are other countries? not
Yeah,
doing that?
why not?
I don't understand. And then yeah, the cinema thing.
Ah,
We don't have that either actually in Germany.
I've never really been to like cinema in Japan. Only
I
like
see.
once or twice.
So you get like a tray, and then the tray fits in the drink,
Oh, okay.
and then you can move the tray. It's so convenient. In Germany, like you hold the popcorn here, and you full of
Yeah,
popcorn
yeah,
at the end. It's part of the experience.
Okay.
There are things in Japan that make so much sense that I think the rest of the world has got it all wrong. Japan is the 21st country on a world trip, and like they've just got it right. So first, you can unclick buttons on an elevator, like duh, self-explanatory. Why is this not everywhere already? Second, almost every restroom that I have seen at least has a bidet, and a lot of the toilet seats here are heated. Some of them have privacy buttons too, so they make noise when you are using the restroom. You can walk around at night at 3 a.m. whenever and feel completely safe. You can get everything, like including really solid meals at convenience stores, and if the checkout line gets too long, more cashiers come out. Wow, mind blown. Go figure. I don't know how common this is, but the trains have heating where the legs are sometimes, at least the
yeah,
ones
true.
that were on the way to Mount Fuji, and my mind was blown. People stand on one side of the elevators and walk on the other side, and no one breaks this rule. There are vending machines at train stations that take your public transportation card as payment. And finally, kids just take themselves to and from school. They use public transportation to get places themselves because it is literally safe enough for them to do so.
Okay. Yeah, that was. I think the last video was actually a few things that we don't notice, or I don't notice anymore. True,
Okay.
train seats have heating for the legs. In Germany, no way.
Yeah.
It's cold. That's amazing actually.
I think on the last videos, those are things that feels like, oh, it's the normal now.
Yeah,
When it's not like that, it's weird.
it's
I
true.
remember when I first came to Japan and the seat were heated. I was surprised. Like I was like, why would they need like the seat to be heated? But I realized during winter, it's super helpful. Like you
Yeah.
cannot.
Yeah, it is indeed. I think with this video as well, it's like for people living in Japan and born in Japan, guys, for you guys that's probably normal,
That's true. Yeah.
right? For foreigners, like the rest of the world doesn't have these things.
Yeah.
Okay, so you should remember every time I'm in Japan, or like I have convenience store which is normal for you, for foreigners coming here, it's a whole experience actually.
That's true. Yeah, like the combini where combini is really accessible. It's everywhere, and like the elevator thing. I remember when I was like in Indonesian's airport, everyone just like stands everywhere, and
Yeah.
you couldn't move.
Yeah,
Even though you're hurrying, you just need to wait.
yeah.
Yeah. So
And it's like when you realize that, it's like, oh my god, guys. Like when I went back to my country, I was like, I can't wait to go back to Japan actually, because things work here, right? Like people work together, and everything is made to be as convenient as possible. So yeah. So these videos that we watched today, videos that prove that Japan is truly a convenient place and a nice place to live in. And maybe for you guys who are from Japan, maybe you realize something that is normal for you,
Yep.
but very, very different for, foreigners actually. So thank you very much for watching. We're LanCul Eikaiwa. You can join our conversations, you can meet us in person, and we can talk, practice speaking English, etc. If you like these videos, like the video, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell button so that you get notified for the next one, and we see you guys on the next one. Thank you very much.
bye.
Bye, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Remember, we're LanCul Eikaiwa. You can talk to us anytime. Talk to us anytime. We're LanCul Eikaiwa.